Hello Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship, could have been a situationship, could simply be that there's a whole lot of energy in this connection and you can feel it, but no one's really speaking up. So my method of getting the answers that we need, slightly different, not so different though. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that we need. I don't use spirit guides, I never have. And at the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Wow, Aquarius, this is complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that are almost dark, but dark in the sense that there's a lot of struggle, and this is your person of interest. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust my mic, guys. It's not in a place where I feel it should be. Sorry, one sec. Okay. So you have a lot going on here. This is not, in fact, just you. This is your person of interest, but because of the type of cards that are coming out here, many of you may actually be feeling this too. They are very intense, very emotional cards. Here we have illusion, followed by surrender, beliefs, awakening, betrayal. Then we have compassion, wild woman, crossroads, followed by embracing the shadow under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, I'm embarrassed. I don't know how to show my face. And this is exactly why I don't talk to you. It may seem to you as if I'm someone that doesn't care. Someone that has behaved in a way that is not something that you were used to or something that you ever wanted. I do feel that in this connection, I hide behind a false mask. I hide behind a veil. I don't say what needs to be said. To you, it seems as if I'm emotionally detached. For this reason, I stay distant. Certain things that I have in my heart, I do not disclose, I do not talk about. And I don't share with you the fact that I have surrendered to you in your ways of thought, the way your mind works. I feel that I belong to you and you belong to me. I've surrendered my heart, my mind, my body to you. But do I show you? No, I don't. One of the reasons is because we do have many differences. Our opinions are different. You were born and brought up in a very different way, and so was I. The things that have happened between us, it's difficult for us to be on the same page. And this is one of the main issues, one of the main reasons why there has been a problem in this connection. The beliefs are an issue. I was born and brought up in a different way during my youth, my adulthood, and what I am right now. I think differently because of the experiences I've gone through, and I have a strong belief. Nobody can really change that belief. For me, it's tradition. It makes me who I am. And there are others around me who influence me. And that's all I've ever known. And it's hard for me to think in any other way. Because of the society, because of the family, because of the friends that I have around me. I have come to an awakening moment, though. I realized one thing. Just the fact that I see things from your perspective now. I'm starting to see things that way. I have put myself into your shoes, and I realize what it was like. I want to see things through your lens, because I never did that before. What have I realized? That I have betrayed you. I hurt you. I broke your faith. I broke your trust in this connection. And I broke you. And it's hard for you to maybe even get back together again, but I understand what I did. Was it right? No, it wasn't. Do I acknowledge it? Yes, I do. You thought you knew me. You could trust me. Certain things about me, yes, you can trust. But I turned out to be a little unpredictable. You couldn't predict me. You couldn't figure me out. And now it seems to you as if I'm a stranger. A stranger. I do have compassion for certain things that have happened in this connection. I feel sorry for you, for what I have put you through too. You have suffered a lot. There is sadness in your eyes and in your heart, and I can feel it. Sometimes I even feel pity, but I question myself and I question the universe. Why would somebody like you want someone like me after all that I've done? I guess it's just love. I do feel in this connection there has been deceit. There have been lies. There has been a lack of truth spoken. Words that were twisted. Words that were never even said. I may have spoken paragraphs and pages, given you information. But there's no doubt I took out a few things. And when I did, does that mean that I hid the truth from you? I just didn't tell you the whole story. Is that a lie? Because of this and this connection, there has been a sense of deceit, a lack of truth, which has led to this betrayal. And now I am at a crossroads. The crossroads that I'm at now, that makes me wonder, it makes me think. Why is it that in this connection, I find myself in a situation where I have to make a choice? I know that I have to make a choice. My issue is that I don't want to, because I feel like I can't. I am unable to make that choice because things are very awkward right now between us. Even if I was to make a choice, it means that I would connect with you, I would talk to you. But what's the use of me making any type of choice when I'm on my own? When there is a lack of communication? Right now, our situation has become extremely awkward. The environment is very uncomfortable. Things don't feel the same anymore. And there is a sense of darkness that exists within me now. This dark side that you never really saw before, but now you see it. I was impulsive, compulsive, and even aggressive at times. And I try to change my ways, but it's difficult because this is who I am. This is a part of who I am. This is who I always was. And according to you, that is not right. But those are my beliefs. That is who I am. All right, Aquarius. Very deep. A lot is going on here. Somebody now feels timid and shy and intimidated even. They don't want to talk to you about something that's happened where they have betrayed you. See, they're feeling shy as well because they betrayed you. That's a betrayal card. They're hiding behind a false mask. They may have said certain things to you which go against what you believe in. This card also indicates, the beliefs card, it also indicates a difference between your caste, your religion, your culture, your race, your values, your morals, even money-wise. You could be someone who's very rich, the other person may not be so, and maybe the family does not approve of this type of a union. So beliefs really does talk a lot about traditional feelings, traditional beliefs that exist because of others in our lives. For example, our parents, the society that we live in, the friends that we're around. So there is a whole lot of interference in this connection. There's a lot going on here. And it's not very, there was a lack of truth here as well. And for that reason, it just made things worse. What I'm seeing here is, it wasn't just one problem, Aquarius, in this connection. You were trying to make this relationship go, or maybe they were. I don't even see them doing that, but you were trying to do this, and it's just too many factors that are negative. Sometimes, you know, let's just say out of a scale of 5, right? 5 being the highest and the best, right? You might have 4 out of 5 in a relationship, and it can still work. 3 out of 5 might still work. 2 out of 5, that's struggle. 1 out of 5, why are you even in it? You see what I mean? Over here, there were certain things that were happening to the point where it wasn't even beneficial for you. As a human being, it's not healthy. Because of this, I wonder if the health card might show up in the last reading. Last spread. Hopefully it hasn't taken a toll on your health, but the amount of things that are happening here, I wouldn't doubt it. You're just human. All right, I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. Typically, I pick one card. I'm being prompted to do 2. There you go. Stubbornness right there. This person was stubborn. Stubborn in their ways because what they believe in is something that they were born and brought up with. They were raised like that. There's certain reasons why they do what they do. So these cards I read in the reverse. And this deck, I look at the reason why this connection may have gone downhill in the first place. So what really happened? This talks about a lack of harmony that started to be felt in this connection, a lack of self-control. No equilibrium. Here it talks about an imbalance, wanting to have a union between the unconscious and the conscious aspects of the psyche. Discomfort was being felt. The inability to find peace within or even with others. And there was a lack of inspiration. So this seems to be a them problem. This is not a you problem. They were the ones having an issue here regarding the balance. They were having discomfort. They were unable to find peace within themselves, let alone others. And so it is important for someone to know who they are, to love who they are, in order to love someone else as well. You can't just be someone who's unhealthy and think you're going to be healthy in a relationship. It doesn't work like that. Here we also have transformation. Transformation here talks about not wanting to change things, not wanting to end things, and not even wanting to begin things. So this is someone who's very stubborn. The reason why people are stubborn, why is that? It's because they believe in certain things to be so true, because that's the way they were born and raised. Even recently, maybe they went through some type of a situation, a breakup, whatever it might be, and they formed an opinion, and it's happened more than once, and they think, you know what, this is just the way things are, whatever the topic is, guys. So your person of interest here is refusing to transform. This is what happened in the past, and this is what was causing a problem. Here we have stagnation, resisting transformation, the need to move in a new direction, but the inability to do so, rigidity. So, this person just did not want to move on because they could not, because they would not. They don't feel it's the right thing to do for them. Here we also have Princess of Coins. Princess of Coins. This does talk about not wanting to take responsibility, not wanting to engage in any type of messages, and a lack of wanting to grow, a lack of fertility. Here it talks about too much time thinking and not enough doing, waiting for some type of financial gain, business news, but also having unrealistic planning. So this individual had unrealistic planning. Some of you may think that they had promised a lot. I'm getting the word unreliable, so this unsupportive, lack of support, and unreliable. This person may have seemed like they were, but it turns out that they were not reliable. They were unreliable, they were not supportive, and any type of messages or communication that was to go through, it just kind of stopped. And that caused a problem. When you don't have communication, how are you supposed to move on in any connection? How are things supposed to proceed? They can't. You're not mind readers, right? You do have to talk, but some people don't. Not because sometimes they're just simply stubborn, but because they feel it's not the right thing to do. Why? Because they don't have anything to say. This person has messed up so much. They have lost their confidence. They don't know who they are anymore. And even before that, they had these issues. It's just that when you met this person, Aquarius, things may have seemed very happy, very healthy in the beginning. But then once things started to settle down in this connection, this person's true nature started to come out. And it was inevitable because it's a part of who they are. This is a part of them that is never healed. They need to heal first in order to be with anybody, whether it's with you or whether it's with someone else, because they will do this to the next person as well. So, cross-watcher, you know what to do. Figure this stuff out, because if you don't, it's going to be difficult even for you being with anybody else. And Aquarius, Hopefully this person changes. But right now I don't see it happening anytime soon. They're very, very stuck in their ways because of certain experiences that they have gone through. It's just literally, it's a part of their nature. Someone in one of the comments on one of the readings was upset because I was giving advice to the cross-watcher. Really? Really? Let's not do that, okay? I give advice to everybody. And the reason why cross-watchers watch is because they want to have knowledge and they want to understand more, right? It is important for me to share that knowledge if I know that I can provide some type of guidance, whether it's you or whether it's a cross-watcher. So don't feel offended if I am providing advice to the cross-watcher. I hope you don't. It's not really good to feel that way. That's bad karma if you feel that. It's not going to be good for you in the end if you think that way. So that's a message for that particular individual who I don't know who they were. I didn't note down who they were, but I know these things happen and it hurts. That's why you don't want this person to have any type of, get any attention from anybody, but that's a human being, right? People are still people. I look at people differently. Okay. Aquarius, you have here the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups. This is the Beginner's Tarot. I'm looking at any type of action, intention, or plan that this person may have towards you. Okay. Wow-wee. That's kind of a pleasant surprise, isn't it? We are surrounded by aces. Yes. Okay. So here we have, at some point in the coming future, down the road, there's going to definitely be an offer of passion. This is lust. This is intimacy. This is nice. Why? Because it is also coupled with the Ace of Cups, love. So there's love and passion. If it was just that ace, then I would have just said it's very lustful, but it's not. This is a good connection. The only issue is, Aquarius, this person is going through so much mentally. Yes. There's a lot of mental anguish here. Five of Cups here indicates that they truly are regretting certain things that they have done in the past, which has led to this moment. What did they do? Why did they do it? They can't stop thinking about it. They still dwell over it. And the problem is, guys, when people sulk and when they're sad, there's a certain time period for that too. But then you have to move on from it. This person, what's happening is they are so depressed and they're so sad for what has happened. They're not even looking behind them to see that, you know what, I could make a better future. I could make a difference. But they're not looking because they're in that mindset of just sadness and sorrow and depression. Unfortunately, this also increases negative energies. That attracts negative energies. We also have here the Two of Swords. This individual, because of this feeling that they have lost all hope, this entire situation is because of them, the way it turned out, it's all nasty, and they now have blocked themselves from the world. They don't want to talk to anybody, they don't want to hear anything, they don't want to see anything. They've crossed their heart with these swords. They don't want to deal with this situation. They are in denial. But the love is so strong that it comes through. It's like weeds. Try to get rid of them, but the weed always comes back. That's like love. Love is just like a weed. It will always come back, always comes through. No matter what kind of fence you put around it, what kind of mesh you put around it or on it, that weed will grow. And this is love that's coming through. This person's trying to settle it down. They're trying to ignore it. They're trying to move on from it. But that ain't happening. I see this person really reaching out to you with this absolute wonderful cup of love and saying that, okay, I do love you. Can you forgive me? Can we start something? Yes, it's a very positive card. You have two great cards here, Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. And then we have the overarching theme, which is something that is governing these 4 cards. On this person's mind, they are very much like the King of Swords. On the inside, they may be soft and gentle, but on the outside, they are very cold, critical, nitpicky, calculated. Sometimes even too logical, to the point to you it seems as if they're emotionally detached. There are some people like that out there, and everybody loves in a different way. Everybody has a different way of loving someone. This person loves you, even though they seem like a hard ASS. This person does love you, and this is who they are. It's difficult because you want probably somebody who is a bit more expressive, right? This person is not so open with their emotions. And again, like we had before, the card that talked about Princess of, I forgot, was it arrows or coins, I think. I think Princess of Coins. We're talked about messages, right? So there's a lack of messages. Messages means that this person is keeping to themselves. So they were emotionally detached. They're not really sending any messages. They're not communicating. Just understand, Aquarius, if you are interested in this person, this is part of their personality. They're not really open with you. But do they have a lot of love and passion for you on the inside? Genuinely, yes, they do. That is a very complicated situation, because you might want to be with this person, yet you may want to talk freely, open up, and have an exchange, right? Not just a one-sided conversation. So this is something that I'm seeing that might just be a little bit of a problem here. But let me tell you, once 2 people get together, and if you feel that somebody is very emotionally detached, if there's love there, over the months, over the years, that person becomes the softie. They become yours, because you start to understand them, and then they start to understand you. So give it some time, because people like this do change. They don't always stay the same. All right, so you do have this individual. They're going to reach out to you at some point. All right, so let's have a look here. I have Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right, so let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this connection. It does say unlikely. Ooh, reconsider. Communicate clearly, simply because this other person has not been the greatest of communicators. Okay. Opportunity. Then we have wait. Followed by take action. Does anybody remember when I said improving health in the beginning? When I said this was an issue with your health? Well, came out now, didn't it? Because I saw it, I sensed it, that there's an issue here with your health. So the angels are pretty concerned about your health as well. They want you to take care of yourself. All right. So we have here our archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel are bringing you these messages. They're saying that you have a certain type of plan, an outcome that you've always fantasized about, the way everything would turn out. They are saying here it's unlikely going to turn out the way that you wanted it to. Many of us always make plans, but it doesn't turn out exactly the same. They're saying that because of this, it's important for you to reconsider what it is that you are going to say, what it is that you're going to do, Reconsider your beliefs. Reconsider the argument. Reconsider everything regarding this connection. You don't have to second guess yourself, but think from a different level. And they are saying here, you did get the card, communicate clearly. Like I was saying earlier, there's a communication issue here. And when you do communicate, don't write paragraphs and paragraphs of messages. Only write, for example, 3 to 4 sentences. Make sure the sentences are not too long. Try to make it clear, short, and concise. If they write you a text that's just maybe 3 words or 5 words, right? You make sure that yours is no longer than 8 or 10 words. Don't write paragraphs. You need to show this person that you too are busy. You have a life. You're valued. And they won't see that value unless you indirectly show it to them. That value is shown by you not having time for them. Yes, you do have time to communicate, but you don't have time to get into all that mushy details anymore. You've been there, done that. You don't want that. The method that you were using before isn't working. So try a different method now. Communicating clearly helps because usually when we have too much information, people get lost in the details. And when they get lost in the details, they don't get the point. They might even understand something completely different and believe something completely different, whereas your whole point was something completely the opposite. So be very clear, concise. Eventually, I do see a very, very good opportunity that is going to come to both groups here. Some of you who may want to reconsider and not be with this person, and some of you who actually want to be with this person. There's still an opportunity that's going to come into your life. They are saying to wait, however, so don't rush into anything. Wait to take action. So yes, you are going to be taking action in the far future, but don't do it yet. You're going to have to wait, just see how things go. Eventually, you will understand when the timing will be right. First of all, the timing should be, for some of you, after you have an improvement in your health, after you feel that certain things in your life have settled down. We also have here, get more information. Some of you may wonder, why is this person, why do they believe the things that they do? Why can't they see it my way? Well, whatever is going on here, it does indicate to get more information regarding the situation. If it's a repetitive problem that occurs in a relationship, a communication problem, it could be any type of issue. Get more information on that topic. You can have a look online, YouTube, other channels. You can talk to a friend, somebody who you trust. So get more information, because when you do, you will be given that knowledge to reconsider anything that you are going to say and do. And eventually, you will be able to take action, and there will be an opportunity. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. I do want to just briefly talk to you guys about improving health. I would recommend on my website, I have the Holy Light package. That is a package that I've created to help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. I also have another package on my website called Water Wellness. So those two packages combined would make would provide you with a lot of help. And when I talk about improving health, health is not just your physical body. It's your mind, body, your spirit, and your soul. It's a whole bunch of you. But there's just one you. All those make you. So you have to take care of all of that. I also have a completely different package, which is a reading that I do, and that is the chakra checkup. So I do look into your chakras from a distance, and I'm able to tell you what is out of balance. Within that, though, you do get the Holy Light package, so don't bother buying the Holy Light package if you already got the chakra checkup. But what you don't get with that package is the Water Wellness, so I would recommend you still get the Water Wellness one. All right, and that's it. My website's www.asnointia.com. Let me know, guys, did this resonate for any of you? I felt really like there was a lot of energy coming from this reading. It feels like it's very targeted, not even to a little bit, not a little of you. It's like a whole lot of you. It's not a tiny portion that I'm seeing here. It's a whole lot of you. It's almost like you guys are going through the same thing, which is kind of weird, but it happens. I don't even know sometimes how all of this resonates, but I guess that's human nature. All of us kind of go through the same things. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.